And why we write?
Yeah. So the question, your question is that why we are writing count the star? Why not count salary? Okay.
Salary.
So let us just discuss this question in detail. Okay. So select count of, will give various conditions to understand count. Count is a function which gives number of record, count salary, count of the star. So we'll understand count in a very nice way. Count means it will count the number of records. We'll give here one more count to understand a very good way. Count 0, will give count of 1, and also 100,000, and also count of 1, and then we'll see what is count. Count is actually what I have told. It will count the number of records. Max will give maximum, mean will give minimum, average will give average, sum will give the total. But count gets confused. People get confused. What is the difference? Count of sum. So if you can see, just 1 second, just here it will be COUNT. This spelling needs to be corrected. So just let me just do it. Okay, COUNT. Okay, count of sal. Okay, now next is count of star. Okay, now count of 0, now count of 1. Okay, and then I was doing what? Count of 100. Okay, from EMP. So count is a function which many people get confused. Just to make you sure, the count of salary and count of a star is the same thing. The only difference is if you specify the column name, it will not count the null values. It will not count the null values. Count star, count 0, count 1, count 100 will give all the same values. 14. It will give the 14 records only. It doesn't matter. You give any not null value in this bracket. So count salary will count all the number of records, but if there is any null value, it will not count. So all the output will be 14. Everyone output will be 14. But if I put here count of commission, so what will be the record? Can you just tell me? What will be the
commission?
What will be the output?
3, 4, 4, 4.
Because it will not count the number of nulls. So nulls will not be counted. Only 4 records will be displayed. Okay. So that is the difference. If we are having null values, it will not count if we specify the column name. And if we are not specifying the column name, then what will happen? It will count the null values also. So this is a very important function, count. It will count the number of records in a table. If we specify the column name, it will count what? Or not the null values. If we don't specify the column name, and will count the entire number of records. Count 0, count 1, count 100, 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh. All the not null values in the count function will give the same number of records, which is what? The number of records present in a table. So this is the 5 group functions. Always keep in mind what is sum will give the total, max will give maximum, mean will give minimum, average will get average value, and count will count the number of records. And if we specify the column name, it will not count the null values. Am I clear with this 5 group functions?
Yeah, but sir, just tell me one thing. If we write in place of in this query, that one is that first query, that count star we have mentioned, right? So in place of star, we can write cell also, right?
Yes, we can write anything.
Or we can write. Right?
Yeah, we can write. That's what I'm telling. If we are putting the column name, what will happen is if there is any null value, it will not count. But here there is no null value in the salary column. Okay, so it is giving 14. But if there was, suppose here it was 800 was not there, null value was there, and if we would have mentioned the column name, then what will be the output? 13. It will not be 14. It will be what? 13, because it will not count what? Null values. Are you able to understand?
Okay.
So see,
okay, sir, for my clearance, okay, just write one query that select count not count count bracket commission from employee.
Yeah, this one I have already wrote, right? The output will be what? 4. Output will be 4 because there are null values. It will not count the null values. Will it count the null values?
It will not count the
null values, only the not null values. Are you able to understand?
Okay. In star or is in star, it counts the null value also. Okay, correct. Okay, understood.
So now you understood count will count the number of records. If we specify the column name, it will not count the null values in that particular column. Okay. So am I so and count 1, count 100, count 1000, count 1 lakh, any not null value will give you what? The same output. If I write so I select count this much from EMP, what will be the output? What will
Same
be the output?
14.
14. Are you able to understand? Any not null value will don't get confused. Someone wrote count 0, count 1, what will have nothing, all are same.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, so this is count function. There are 5 group functions: sum, max, min, average, and count. Sum will give total, max will give maximum, mean will give minimum, average will give average, count will count the number of records. And there's something called as group by function, which is used to group the data based on the column name. Group by function is a function which will group the data based on the column name. Group the data based on the column name. Okay. Suppose I want department wise maximum salary. So what will be the output? Department wise maximum salary. What is the query to find the maximum salary? Select max of cell. Okay.
Max
Of cell.
of cell.
Now I want department wise. So department number.
Department
Number from which table? EMP. Okay.
employee.
And if I don't write group by function here, it will generate an error. I cannot write a query like this: select max of cell department number from EMP. What will happen? It will generate an error. You want to see the error?
Okay.
It will generate.
Yes.
So single row, not a single group function. Not a single group function. Let me just make it on the top side. So I'm just clearing the screen so that I can display more clearly. Select star from EMP. Now what I was telling is I want a department wise maximum salary. So select max of what will write sal, and then department number from EMP. This will generate an error because we are not putting the group function. So if we have put a group function and then we have put a column name, then group by is mandatory. Group by is mandatory. So what we have to write? Group by what? Department number.
Department.
So what it will give? It will give department 30. What is the maximum salary? Department 20. What is the maximum salary? And for department 10, what is the maximum salary? Did you understood? This is department
Okay.
the maximum salary.
Department. If someone asks me what is the difference, what will be the department wise maximum salary, then we have to write a group by.
So department wise minimum salary. So what we can write? Select department number, comma what?
Minimum cell
from which table?
From employee table, group by department number.
Group by department. So what this query will give? Department wise maximum salary. If I want to edit, then what will happen? Department mean of cell from EMP group by
employee number.
Group by department number. Group by department number. So if I wanted a department wise maximum salary, so this is giving what? Department wise minimum salary. Department 30, what is the minimum salary? Department 20, what is minimum salary? Department 10, what is the minimum salary? This is department wise minimum salary. So if I want.
Okay, sir, just tell me one thing. If we are not going to put a semicolon, then it will not be an error.
No, because we are editing from the editor, right? And then if we are editing from the editor, we can use backslash. Okay.
Achha. Okay.
Any number of time. Again, put backslash. Again, it will get executed. Again, backslash. Again, backslash. Again. So this is fine. You can put backslash if you are editing from the editor. Okay. Let us start from EMP. Okay. So I want department wise maximum salary, where salary is maximum salary is greater than 2000. Okay, maximum salary is greater than 2000. So now my question is what? Department wise what? Maximum salary, where maximum salary is what? Greater than 2000. Okay. So what will happen is department wise maximum salary. What is the query? Select department number, comma what?
Number, maximum of salary
from EMP. Okay. And group by what? Group by
department number.
Group by department number. So this is department wise maximum salary. But here I want what? That particular maximum salary should be greater than what? 2000. So it's a group function. Whenever we have to filter a group function, then we use a filter condition called as having.
Yeah.
Are you understanding? Having is used for,
Yes, yes, yes.
having is used for, let me just write down here. Having is used for grouped data. Having used for grouped data. And where is used for non-grouped data. Okay.
Mm.
This is the difference. So having what? Well, right, having what? Max of sal greater than what? 2000. Are you able to understand?
Yeah.
So this is the query.
Uh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Depart.
So, sir, in my mind, I have. If you ask me this question, I can. I will write. That is, I don't know whether it is right or wrong. I will surely write that. Select department number, maximum salary from employee. Correct. Group by department number. That one is correct.
Yeah. So
Understood.
So
Yeah,
this
understood.
this is a filter condition which tells what the maximum salary should be greater than 2000. It is not telling that your the maximum salary should be in a range of 2000 and 3000.
Okay, okay. That one between is always for range. Okay.
Range operator. Its name is range operator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is
Mm-hmm.
the query for department wise maximum salary having maximum salary greater than 2000. So let us just paste this. So let us just write down. Select department number, comma what, max of what, sal from what, EMP, what, group by what, group by department number having what, max of sal greater than what,
Of salary is greater than
2000.
2000.
So this will give what, department wise maximum salary having maximum salary greater than 2000. Okay. And now
Okay.
this is having is what, a filter condition for grouped data. Where is a filter condition for non-grouped data? So in that I
Mm-hmm.
wanted what department wise maximum salary having maximum salary greater than 2000. And you can put a filter that for department number 10. Okay, so department wise
Mm-hmm.
maximum salary for department number 10 having maximum salary greater than 2000. So what will be the condition? Select department number, comma, max of cell from which table? EMP, where what will write? Department number equals to 10. Then what will write? Group by what? Department number having what? Max of what? Sal greater than what? 2000. So this will give what? Department wise maximum salary greater than 2000, but only for department number 10. So where is used where? Before group by, and having is used where? After group by. So what we understood? Where is used where? Where
Group,
is
non-group, non-group
used?
data.
Wait, listen. Where is used before group by,
Mm.
and having is used where?
After group by.
Having is used after group by. Logically it is more correct, so we can use having before also group by, so that will also work. But logically, and most of the cases, most of the scenarios, this is only used that where is used before group by and having is used after group by. But we can use
After
having
group.
before group by also, then that will also execute. But we generally don't use. We use what? Where before group by and having where after group by. Where is used for non-group data, scalar data, and having is used for group data. So what is group data? Means group data is multiple inputs, one output. Suppose max. That means there are 5
Mm.
salaries. Out of that, we will have one maximum salary. So multiple inputs, one output. That is called as what? Group function. And one input, one output, department number 10. So this is one input, one output. Then it is non-grouped data. So where is used? So few things please keep in mind. First is what? Where is used before group by, having is used after group by. Okay. Group by is used to group the data based on the column name. Okay, and group by is also defined as that it is a function to aggregate and segregate data. Okay, based on the column name. This is also one of the definition, but the simpler definition is group by is used to group the data based on the column name. Suppose I wanted department wise maximum salary, so the query was department number, then comma max of cell from EMP, then group by department number. There I wanted the maximum salary to be greater than 2000. So I have written having maximum salary greater than 2000. So few things, please remember that where is used before group by, having is used after group by, and then yeah. So if we are using any column with a group function, then what happened? Group by is mandatory. I showed you that if we write select department number, comma, max of cell from EMP, then it will generate what? error. It will generate what? Error. We have to use group by function. Okay, so this is again a thing which you have to remember. So group by is a function to form a group. So what is group by? So first of all, to form a group based on the column name. Group by function is a function. Group by function is a function which will group by function which will form a group. Okay, based on the column name.
Based on the column name.
We will form a group based on the column name. So this is what group by function is. So now I told you having is a filter condition for group data, whereas the filter condition for non-group data, there are 5 group functions: sum, max, min, average, and count. Count is used to count the number of records, and if we mention the column name in this count function, it will not count the null values. Count 0, count 1, count any non-numeric values is the same thing. Count to star is the same thing. It will just count the number of records. Till here, are you clear? Group by.
Yes.
The next topic we will take, and the last topic what for today, is nothing but your order by. So order by is used to sort the data in ascending or descending order. So the keywords used is ASC, and this is by default. Even if we don't use ASC, it will be ascending order only, but DESC is a mandatory keyword, okay, for sorting the data in ascending descending order. It is used in the last SQL statement. It is used in the last SQL statement. Order by is used in the last SQL statement. Syntax is what? Syntax is order by. In the bracket, you have to write what? Column name ASC / DESC, ascending or descending order. Okay, order by column name ascending or descending. Okay, ASC is the by default. So let us just do that. So select. Let me just clear the screen for clarity. CLSCR. Select star from EMP. Now I want to order the salary. So what I will write? Select star from EMP. What will write? Order by salary ASC. ASC means ascending order. Salary is in ASC. If I don't write ASC, then what will happen? If I
will come as it is.
No, it will
by default.
No, it
by
will
default it will.
It will be ASC only. It will be ASC only.
By default, yeah.
Yeah, by default it is in ascending order. Salary is in ascending order. But for descending order, what we have to do? Select star from EMP. Ordered by
descend.
Sal DESC. Descending order DESC. Okay. It is used in the end of any SQL statement. So suppose I want department is maximum salary, having maximum salary greater than 2000, and arrange it in the descending order. So what will be the query? Can you tell me? Select department number, comma what?
Maximum of salary
from EMP.
From employee.
Group by
group
department
by
number, having what? Maximum
of salary
greater than 2000. Order by what? Salary DESC. You can use order by salary DESC. Okay. So group by. So yeah, what is
not a group by?
No, group by what? Group by department number, having max of salary. Order by or department. Sorry, from EMP. Group by department number, department wise maximum salary. Group by department number, having max of sal greater than 2000, and order by salary. Okay, order by this is what? Max of cell, right? Order by max of cell. Which order? DESC order. Okay, so we'll just do that. File, exit. Yes. Okay, so order by, this is the column name. Whatever the column name is there, no, you have to give the exact column name. We have given salary. No, we have to give the order by maximum salary. We can give name or number. Number will also work. Okay, if we write not ed. If I write order by 2, so sometimes we write number because every time we cannot remember the column name and it becomes complex. So we'll just give the order by 2, means this is the second. And if I do order by 1, that means based on the
It will
department.
take department number.
Yeah, so we can just do that also. We can just try this one, how it goes. Okay, so this is now what, order by department number DSC. If I give 2, then it will be based on the maximum salary DSC. So what we can write, order by 2. So this will be based on the maximum salary. So we can just do that also. Yeah, so this is what, order by a number or the column name. Okay, any way we can go. Order by is always used in the end of any SQL statement. Remember that. Order by is always used in the end of any SQL statement. That means if someone writes order by after from EMP, that will be wrong. That is a wrong query. Are you able to understand? Order by is always used in the end of any SQL statement. Order by is used using the keyword ASC, DESC. ASC is the default. If we don't mention, we write order by column name, it will be ASC. For DESC, we have to specifically write DESC. We can write order by column name or number. That means the position of the column in the select query. Order by is used to sort the columns in ascending or descending order.